twins, Alex and Riley Cooper, were born prematurely at just 23 weeks gestation.
I was having contractions but just thinking that they were practice, and it got to the point in the night where I thought that there was something wrong. So we rang up my hospital, Burnside, where we wanted to have the boys, and just went in for a check. And we got there at 9:30 at night, and then by 10 o'clock Riley had come, and it was instant. There was no warning, my waters didn't break, it was just, here he is. And then 10 minutes later Alex arrived, and we were just in total awe and shock and dismay that they were here, and they were tiny and on these machines, and it was very confronting.
Premature babies are often at risk of brain hemorrhage. Riley suffered one on day 4 of his life.
For Riley, that meant that there was a life filled with major disability, and for us, we needed to make a decision as to whether we needed to maintain support for Riley, and the doctors said that they would do everything that they could to help Riley continue life, or that we could withdraw support. We decided to withdraw support from Riley because of the massive amount of brain damage that had occurred. He'd also had a massive pulmonary embolism where one of his lungs had flooded with blood as well, and his general condition was really not very good. He was showing us that he wasn't going to be able to make it. By this stage we'd seen a major difference between the boy's health, and we thought that it was going to be the best decision for Riley to let him go, and then we could see how Alex decided to go.
Alex endured many surgical procedures and fought hard to survive. He spent 137 days in hospital.
Hey,
Yum 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 yum.
enjoy it now, because you can't do that when you have teeth.
Having been born prematurely, Alex may find himself playing catch-up in areas like comprehension and coordination, but there are answers. Research at the University of Adelaide has shown that a stimulating postnatal environment can overcome many of the negative consequences of preterm birth. By reading and singing to Alex every day, the Coopers hope to strengthen their son's ability to learn, remember, and problem solve.
How I wonder what you are.
The type of research that we're interested in most broadly is about the motor control systems in the brain. The potential outcomes for our research are really limitless in many ways because we focus at all points of the life cycle. So we look at what are the types of things that we can help pregnant women with in terms of ensuring that their pregnancy is going to give them the optimal brain development outcome for their babies. We can also provide very good information for parents again, but also for educators and for doctors about how we can actually give the brain, or the growing and developing brain, information so that it develops optimally after birth. But we can also develop techniques. One of the things that we're doing at the moment is to develop techniques to actually make a brain that's perhaps not developing properly repair itself or drive itself to become more optimally functioning both in childhood but then right throughout life.
Research that the Robertson Institute and the Children's Research Centre I feel is so important for us as parents, because it helps us to know what we can do to maximise Alex's development. What I know of the brain is that it is highly changeable. It has this amazing ability to relearn things, and so just because Alex is born prematurely and just because he potentially can be behind the 8 ball doesn't mean he has to stay there. If we know as parents what we can do at home to maximise his brain's learning capacity, then it means that he can do whatever it is that he wants to do. If he wants to go to uni, he can. If he wants to do a trade, he can. It's about giving him every opportunity to be able to do what it is that Alex wants to do. And if we don't have people working on it, and if we don't have people searching for those answers and telling us as parents, look, you know, reading to him every night is going to help, and do that now. Don't wait till he's older and can respond. Do it now, because that's going to be making a difference. Then, well, that's what we're going to do, because we want to make sure that he has potential to do whatever it is that he wants to do.